From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off from Arrowhead. Kick taken in here at the 17. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Escapes a defender. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll run here on first down. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Riley Moss with that tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
On first down, they'll run. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Still has some space inside the 35. And he's got enough to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. McLaughlin has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. Juke the defender. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, Piron. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Hand off to the back. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Back-to-back carries here. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Broncos hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To the well And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. They give it to him again. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Now Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He brings it in. It's a Denver touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. And it's no good. Denied by the right upright. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
19 Tiger.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's a give up the middle. Crosses the 35, still got more room. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well, but let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle, Kid. I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
They want to run it across. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. This one finds Kelsey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep. He's got it at the 30. And He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First hunt.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it sets up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
First hunt.
Another throw for Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here's the handoff. We'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.
Ready, break.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On the jump.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set.
Man in motion here. Play action with Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set.
Nix from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos put up even more points in a win. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Right side.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Yellow. Right side.
Play action, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off, Brandon Jones! Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.